This message is for those of you who try to go to the accreditation process and kind of feel like stuck a little bit. I'd like to share with you my journey. Perhaps it can help you to accelerate your process. We all have a reason why we want to get this little medal, or why we want to belong to AACD, and why we want to be accredited. So I don't know what your why is, but you need to define your why, because if you don't have strong enough why, what's going to happen that when you go start with the process, any little distraction or any little challenges in life, daily routine, whatever is going on in a family, friends, marriage, it's going to stop your process. And then you're going to say that, oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow, next year, and the 5 years over, and you give up. But let me share with you my challenges, my personal story, and see, hopefully it can resonate with you and compels you, and maybe you can take the next step, because I think you deserve to go through the process. It is rewarding, and I'll tell you what it did for my life, and hopefully it will do the same thing to your life. Some of the people that congratulate me asking, oh, it's about time, why it took you so long, why didn't you join earlier? Now there were other kind of group that asked me, Pinkas, why did you do it? And that's a question, it's a good question. Why did you do it? Why did I do it? And why you should do it? I accomplished a lot in the profession, and through my successes, which is whatever you define success is, I've been on the podiums, many academies, many societies, including the AACD, getting paid high dollar for my time to speak and share and empower others. I was probably the highest paid dental laboratory technician in the world based on my fees, because I've seen others, and when I share my fees, blows their mind because they don't know how I can do it. With the successes comes also challenges, because what happens when you succeed with whatever you do is that you get kind of complacent, you get comfortable, and that comfortable zone, that's a danger zone, and because you don't want to do anything different because you succeeded. You ask yourself internally, it's an internal dialogue, it's all mental game, all life is a mental game really. So we sabotage ourselves, we sabotage our own successes, and the way we do it is we are not open to opportunities to grow or to do different things because we're comfortable with what we achieve. We don't want to lose it. We don't want to lose the type of friends we have and everything else we built all this time. And in your case, perhaps it could be like, oh, if I go through the process, maybe I'm going to minimize time with my children or with my husband or with my spouse, or any excuse is a good excuse, because the mind rationalizes everything. That means rationalize. You're telling rational lies to your mind, and it's okay, because there are plenty of excuses. In life, you can have reasons or you can have results. And results, that's what matters. And I have friends, I will hang around with friends, and people tell me, yeah, you don't need it. You already accomplished so much. You get paid as high as anybody else in the world. What the heck you need this achievement? For me, why I did it, because I wanted to expand, I want to become more. And the process taught me something. First of all, is that I can reach out and help other doctors who needed help with the process, which I was participating in. It was a great journey for us. And my message is for serving others, to help people, inspire people, and try to get them to a next level. So here, me talking to you is really to share you my struggles. My struggle was my success. Why? Because it stopped me to do things that I needed to do. So my wife one time came to me and she asked me, Pinkas, why wouldn't you go through the process? That's a good question. So I was thinking really hard, so why don't I? So I said, well, you know what, you're right, why not? So I'm going to take an exam. I passed it. I had a few cases that doctors needed help. I helped them out, and voila, I passed. So really, what holds me back is what holds all of us back. It's our own internal dialogue in our head. Most of the time is negative, telling you, oh, you don't really need it, why do you have to work so hard, you already are comfortable. This little symbol is really not another achievement that I can put on my bio and I can say, well, I'm the first and only AACD accredited in the state of Georgia, which is ridiculous. I think everybody should be accredited, because I think this process makes you better, it makes you understand certain things, it creates a discipline in your daily practice that perhaps you're not applying that. So once you go through the process and you know exactly how to take records, how to take photographs, how to diagnose the case. Whatever achievement that you want to achieve, if it's this medal or money or success, it's not what you get at the end, it's the person you're gonna become during the process. Quite often people who are frustrated with this process, it's not those that do the cases, but they do the wrong cases. If you do the wrong cases, you're gonna fail. You need to do the right cases. So how do you know what's right case? You know your capability, and I'm sure you're already skilled enough with your hands, and you've already done many trials, and I mean, it's a piece of cake. Basically what you need to do is find out what case will fail, what case won't, before you start the cases. If you guys need help of mine, you can always reach me, always send me a picture. I know lots of great members who help me as well when I share some cases, get some brainstorming about case before we even did it. And some cases that doctors wanted to do, and they told me, oh, this is a great case. I looked at the pictures and I say, no, it's not. So I refused probably about 5 to 6, each doctor, 5 to 6 cases before we found the right one. When it's right, you know it. So make sure you select the simple cases. Don't be a hero. Do the best you can and team up with a laboratory that can help you too. Team up with a laboratory that perhaps technician who wants to go through the same process. You guys have the same goal in mind. So why not do it together as partners? You're going to have new relationship, you're going to find new technician, and then you're going to grow together. And that way, that will sustain a long-term relationship. And I think that's what it's all about, really. If you have fear, or if you have something doubts that, or people who sabotaging the process, if it's family or friends, or people tell you don't do it, why you need it, and all these voices that you created yourself or other people around that you surround, just change those friends and hang around with people that encourage you and control your mindset and the way you think and what you say to yourself. Something that you say, I'm going to do it later, then later comes, and you say, I'm going to do it later, tomorrow never comes, next year never comes, and so on. So we lose our life waiting to do things that we want to do and we don't do it. So the way I control my bad habits or bad voices in my head, who say, oh, you don't need it, whatever, I have this switch I created in my head, which is internal dialogue. When something needs to be done, it's activated. And one of the lines that screams inside my head, it says, do it now, 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 do it now. It's never going to shut off unless I do the task I need to do. So for me, that controlled my habits of do it now. Because when you do it, that voice goes away. If it doesn't, you're going to keep saying that to yourself. So create a habit of that. That's going to solve the biggest problem that everybody has, which is procrastination. If it's exercise or do a task or whatever it is in life, we all have it. And this is the biggest solution that I found for myself and for many friends that I share this. This is, I hope that trick can help you. So just do it now, you deserve it, and I wish you all the best, and look forward to seeing you on stage, and congratulate you as well. So hopefully this message was intriguing and inspiring to you to take a look at your journey and see why did you get stuck, and why did you want to go through the process in the first place, and what holds you back. I know you can do it. I know anybody can go through the process. It's not a question guaranteed success. Make sure you select the right case. Make sure you work with the network of people that can help you. Work with the laboratory that can help you, that's going through the process or been through the process and knows exactly what to do. So there's different ways to approach that. And do whatever it takes, because once you do it, you're going to be so proud by your achievement, not because you did the medal, you get the reward, you got the stage and fame. That's not what it is. But you going to be proud of yourself. And that's number one step for you to do next challenge, next thing, because that's going to build your self-esteem, self-awareness, and then you know what's possible for yourself. So thank you very much. This is Pinkas Adar, and I hope this message helped you. Those of you who are struggling and those of you who are thinking about going through a process, just do it. Just do it now, okay? Bye-bye. See you later. Thank you.